Chris, personally, I have been scared of deepfakes, mostly because there's a ton of video and audio of me on the internet, and it's, well, not too difficult to probably fake myself. And, one of the things that, I've actually talked with my team and I've talked with my family is, we have a family password. I'm assuming that's kind of a good first step for anyone trying to deal with deepfakes.
Have a revolving password that you have with the different family members. Maybe something, unique for generation one, the mom and dad, something that the brothers and sisters are using, and something separate for the kids, not all that same word, because it's just going to defeat the purpose.
This gets a little bit more intense with deepfakes with executives because they often have access to far more money. And there was a time that seeing your face would be enough for me to believe it is you, Chris. That doesn't work anymore.
Not anymore. It was interesting. We just commissioned a research report with the Ponemon Institute. 586 folks that are in cybersecurity, CISOs and director level folks, saying, hey, 42% of their executives have already been hit by a deepfake, either a voice or video or picture type of scam.
I will also tell you that a major pharmaceutical that I know of, they are monthly seeing repeated deepfakes coming through WhatsApp.
Right now we're seeing a lot of things in the market where it's this, oh, we integrate with Zoom, oh, we integrate with Teams, oh, we integrate with whatever. It's like, you gotta hit your cell phone, the personal cell phone, the regular phone that's on the person's desk, WhatsApp, the Signal, the text, the SMS, the ship to shore, light communications to go. You have to make sure as a CISO that you can defend your executives. And let's be honest here.
It's not a text-based phish email anymore.
No.
That's long over, yes.
No.
Any platform you can communicate, which is practically everything.
And if I'm a cybercriminal or a nation state, I'm gonna go where the defenses aren't. So if we know that you got your act together on Zoom or Teams or whatever else mechanism, I'm gonna go to the FaceTime, I'm gonna go to the text message, I'm gonna go somewhere where there aren't any of your corporate controls. And what's interesting is they're the people that have the best high-res pictures on the website for media relations, the people that have the greatest recordings for SEC calls, the ability for a cybercriminal nation state to take those, implement something pretty easily. I mean, the asymmetric threat is there.
So I've heard many of these tools that sort of detect a fake are easily fooled.
The way to solve this is pretty simple. An out-of-band communication medium and mechanism that is able to be integrated into the alerting system at companies and also externally, because we're protecting these executives by doing identity verification on them and their family members. Remember, it's not just about the company. If they can actually be spoofed and be fake.
They could fake their daughter.
Virtual kidnapping, virtual extortion, all the rest. We want to be able to make sure that the executive is able to figure out, is this my husband or my wife? Is this my son or my daughter? You always have the 4 people that are traveling or the remote, auditor and consultants and lawyers and all the rest. Everyone should be coding in for those meetings, and everyone at the table, you can verify who they are. The other 4 to 10 people that are remote for those large companies, they're all getting on that identity verification system, confirming that they are who they say they are, and you know it, and it's immutable, and then you're done. And now you have a safe enclave in which you can communicate. But that's how we go ahead and target this. Instead of chasing watermarking or chasing the medium of a you must communicate on Zoom, instead of doing that, let's go ahead and just be able to verify once and for all that you are who you say you are within this closed, protected ecosystem.
I'm assuming there's a lot of pretext. There's a lot of research that's done by the criminal beforehand. Are there any classic footprints that you can see beforehand?
August 2024, you have the NPD data breach, National Public Data Breach, a data broker that had pristine information there. So you're able to see that that information is being used in forms of identity theft where people are paying attention to those executives. And as a result, you know they're within the target of that cyber criminal or of that nation state. You're able to see that the deep web, dark web information that's being traded or bandied about on a specific company. These are places where you can look and do what we call social listening and kind of see that there's an increase in fervor out there, and then go ahead and kind of shore up defenses, but also know that, hey, it's time to make sure the executive team has that right level of protection in their personal life and on their personal communication device.
You see that they do sometimes these deep fake attacks as a smokescreen for another attack?
We've seen attacks at home to divert attention away from work, and they've been successful.
That's what I'm thinking.
They've been successful. I think it's gonna be really interesting. This is definitely an asymmetric threat. It's a growing risk, as the Ponemon report shown. It's something that BlackCloak is uniquely tackling, and we gotta do it on an omni-channel and ever-present manner. It can't be tied to any form of communication because the cyber criminals are gonna keep on changing it up.
If you want to learn more about, well, protecting your environment from deepfakes and protecting your executives from, well, danger and their whole family for that matter, you should check out what they're doing over there at BlackCloak. The web address is right there, blackcloak.io. Check them out.